number 5, I had to read for my econ class, but I loved it so much. It's called Predictably Irrational, and it's basically just, it's a book about behavioral economics, and it's why we spend our money the way we do. And every chapter starts with like a thesis and then goes through 1 or 2 experiments, and a lot of them have like graphics, and I just like, it was really easy to understand, and all of it was applicable to my life. Like, one of the things that resonated with me, I forget what the exact effect is called, but basically when you own something, you value it more than it's actually worth. So the example in the book is like Duke tickets. Like, people camp out and they think that their Duke basketball tickets are worth like $100,000, whatever, X amount of dollars, where in reality they're not worth that much. And that is so applicable for the Taylor Swift Eras Tour tickets. Like, in reality, if you bought the tickets for $200, selling them for $500 should turn you a $300 profit. That should obviously be the move. But when you own those tickets, you feel like to you those are worth $1,000, so you're not willing to sell them. So yeah, this was just really interesting. This one was a reread. I read this freshman year and then I reread it in early December, but it's so cute. It's Lynn Painter, it's YA, it's fake dating, and it's all leading up to prom. It's just good, such good high school vibes. I think it's closed door romance. It's really cute and rom-com-y, and every single chapter starts with like a famous rom-com quote, which I thought was so cute. Hi. Okay, this one was another reread, I'm sorry, but I read this for the first time in May of 2022, and then I reread it in late July on my family vacation, reread it in one day. It takes place in Canada on a lake. So good. Childhood best friends to lovers, which is my all-time favorite trope. They don't talk for like 12 years, and then they meet back up for his mother's funeral, I think it is. But he like goes home and breaks up with his girlfriend right upon seeing her again. And it's just so good, so cute, such good summer vibes, such good summer vibes. Okay, next book is a series. It's the Addicted Cowley Sisters series. I read most of these this year, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm stuck on Thrive right now. I'm like halfway through, and I'm just pretty bored of it because it's all the events from Hot House Flower and Kiss the Sky, but from different characters' point of views. So right now I'm kind of in a slump with this series. It's a comfort series, but it just gets kind of boring and repetitive, especially when you're not in the mood for it. So I haven't really been in the mood for it. However, this book I read over spring break, and I loved it. It's so like drama, and even Kiss the Sky I love too. This is the 3rd and 4th book in the series, and these two were really good, like super dramatic, super easy to get through. Some of the other ones are a little bit more difficult to get through, like Ricochet was hard to get into, but short, so it's fine. Hot House Flower, a lot of people love this one. The couple in this, the age gap's just too big for me to really enjoy it. But overall, this series is really good. It's a lot of people's favorite series of all time. It's definitely not mine, but I can see why it is people's. It's like Keeping Up with the Kardashians meets Gossip Girl, just like a really wealthy family in Philadelphia with a lot of drama and a lot of characters that you can easily connect to. So it's definitely worth the read. It's just like, it's a long series. It's 10 books about the same 6 characters, which is a lot to read about 6 characters. This series, however, is my favorite book series of all time. It's the Boys of Tommen series. I call it Tommen series by Chloe Walsh. I do have both the new and the old covers because I'm insane and it's my favorite. I actually got this Keeping 13 today. I want to reread it. I read them in June. They're set in Ireland. All the boys play rugby. Well, the one boy plays hurling. He's a hurler. So good, so deep. They're romance books, but they are thick. Like, these ones aren't as thick because the pages are thin, and also because I think they low-key cut stuff out. But the one book, Redeeming Six, was like 1,000 pages. But when I tell you, I read them all in 2 days. So a day in June, I work as a lifeguard, and it was a thunderstorming day, so we were there, but no one was really in the pool. I read Redeeming Six for 10 hours. And I read it all. It's so good, so addicting. There's drama, but the drama is like so much deeper. It's a really tragic like backstory that the main character family comes from, but it's so heartwarming. And especially Saving Six, which I don't have right now because I gave it to my friend to borrow, but it has so many One Tree Hill references. And if you know me, I love One Tree Hill. That's my favorite show of all time. So it just like, I really connected with these books and it was just so good. I want to reread it again, even though I just read it in June. But yeah, those were my favorite reads of the year. Pretty good reading year overall. And I was content with the books I read.